everyone! Hi for those of you who stayed with us, and welcome for those of you who are just joining. My name is Danielle, again reminding if you don't know, and I'm going to be showing you right now some monocular telescopes which we have. Actually, my brother has one of them, and we have been using them in the forest, so I can give you some reviews from like how we have been using them from our apartment and from the forest, and it will give you a better idea of how they work. I'm gonna be opening up a new one right now with you and showing you how to assemble them. So this is a cool stuff if you're thinking of a cute gift, or if you're thinking of getting something like that for yourself. This is a nice monocular telescope. This is how the box looks like. This is how you open it up, and you have this inside. This is what you have inside. This is a case which has a monocular inside of it, and this is some stuff you need to assemble to use it with your phone, which I'll be showing you later. Also has a cleaning cloth and a special thing to attach to it so you don't lose it if you are often losing things, aren't we sometimes, right? Especially in the forest. So let's look at the monocular itself. Really nice one. Oh, I forgot to pull out the instruction sheet. Also important, so you can figure out how to assemble it. It's also here. So this is a monocular itself. It's all fancy, covered, protected by these protecting sheets. This is the cap. If you take it off, it protects the lens. When you store it, when you're carrying it, lens. Stuff like this. This stuff is attached over here, which is really nice. This stuff is to adjust the focus, which is very important if you want to see stuff closer to you or further from you. And this is the thing which we will be using to assemble it and attach it to another stuff. I like it. And I can't see the birds from here. Where are the birds? We don't have any birds. But this thing is good if you are often going hiking, for example. If you're an outdoorsy person, and I am, for example, I often see some deers or some birds, but usually from a distance, because they would not really come too close to you. So it's really cool to have a stuff which can emphasize it, and it's really fun to do it with kids, because they are all very curious by nature, and they often want to see a bird, see an eagle. And for example, we've been going salmon watching with my brother. Here in BC in Canada, we have salmon swimming up the stream, real fish from the ocean. It's getting crazy, and it swims up the stream to lay the eggs. And if you are having a good lens, you can actually see close up of a fish swimming up the stream, which has been really fun, and it's really enjoyable. It's also not very heavy. So if you're hiking and you have it in your backpack, it's not super heavy. You can, it's decent size to have a nice lens in it, obviously, which is important, but it's still not super heavy, and a kid can carry it, for example, and it won't be too heavy. So if you are yourself a person who likes to do like photos or things like that, that would also be a cool stuff. This is a cute little stand for it, which is really nice. Stylish, isn't it? A pack and the instruction sheet. So if you want to attach this thing to a stand, for example, it's really easy to do. You just need to, I'm going to show you this thing over here first, because I already have it handy. This thing here is actually for using your phone with it, which is, it's interesting idea. It's a first thing like that which I have seen. I haven't seen any others which come with this thing for the phone. So I have my phone right here. What you would be doing is basically you would have this thing out here, and you will put your phone right beside it. Oh, yeah, like this, it folds. Then you put your phone in there. Ooh, it's widening really well. And then you can adjust this thing to fit in the camera, which is really nice. And then you just screw it so it holds really nice and tight. And it's all demonstrated here in the instruction sheet, so you won't need to, like, you know, stress out about it. And then, which is really good, you can also use it to connect with your monocular, which is, I mean, how crazy that is. That's how you do it. So your camera basically sees through a monocular instead of you, which is really cool. So you can have a photo of a close-up of some animal. If your camera cannot like emphasize or zoom in as much, it can just make a photo through a monocular, which is, I mean, it's really fun, and we have been playing with it with my brother. It really works. It gives you a nice picture. I don't know, I think it's a genius idea, actually, because not all the phones are super, you know, are made to be really super, you know, close-uppy, right? If you are not having a super professional phone with really super professional camera, you won't be able to have a close-up of an eagle, which is like many, many 100 meters away from you on the tree. But with this thing, you can actually do it, which is, I mean, it's really fun to do. And it's really easy to assemble, right? It works like a phone holder in your car, pretty much, to put a phone in it. Really easy. And then there is this thing right here where you basically connect your amazing monocular to this thing right here, which is really nice. Really smart with that. Up, like this. And you can use it to flip it up, this thing up, and then you screw this thing in to have a monocular on top of it, like this. And then you can use it to, I don't know, maybe, I can't see you guys, you're too close. I don't know, I can see you. So you can use it if you are, for example, you want to hunt down an animal. I'm joking. You just want to see an animal and you need to lay down to wait for it to come closer, so you don't have to hold it in your hands. You can use this stuff here, and it actually tilts like this really easily, so you can adjust the angle and your hands don't get tired, which is really convenient. I love it. And it also looks quite stylish if you're gonna be looking just from the side. I don't know if you see it, guys. It does look very stylish. It has those red things inside of it, and it has this thing to adjust the focus based on how far the animal is from you, or a bird, or whatever you're looking at. I usually stare at birds or like animals. We have a lot of eagles and salmons and deers in the forests right here, so that's what I'm usually staring at. Shouldn't look at the lamp. Yeah, I can see, for example, the window out there. I can adjust focus to see it a little bit better. It's really convenient. I love it. And I love that the cap is attached, so you don't lose it, which often happens with me. And we also have a cap to protect the glass you're using to look at it. It's really, really cool. I love it. Cool stuff, isn't it?
It's cool stuff. Do you know how to put it on?
Yeah, I already did it.
Oh, you've already
Yeah,
done it?
we already demonstrated. Yeah, we demonstrated how to do it with the phone, demonstrated how to put this stuff on. It just screw it, basically. It was quite easy, and I demonstrated that it can change the angles. And yeah, it's really convenient little cute monocular, which comes with a lot of different stuff. It also comes with the instructions. That's what I've been using to, you know, make sure I've done everything right. And the stuff to clean it. in case
what
you
I
need it.
because I'm using this
Mm.
when I go outdoors as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what I normally do is I have that bracket.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
what
already
I
showed.
normally do, yeah, I know you've shown that, and then can I have that tripod as well?
Yep.
And oops. So I'll put them together.
Mm-hmm.
Because the rocks, they're not like this. They're not even, right?
That's right.
So if, say, can you put a box in the
Yeah.
middle of the table?
We
so
can.
if there's a rock,
Yeah.
last time what I did was I put it like this.
Wow, I didn't know about that. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because it's perfect for outdoor. Because I had
Yeah.
monoculars, several monoculars before,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't come with a bracket,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
so I couldn't actually.
This thing is very, very flexible,
It's
right?
very flexible. Yeah, it's very handy. So the previous ones I had, I couldn't actually use them for taking photos with my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But with Amither, this one, I
Cool.
think, yeah, it works great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite convenient. I already showed how to connect it to a phone. Yes, you just flip those brackets. We can do it again. And you just put it right in here and you fix it, right? It holds it quite sturdy. And then you adjust your camera to be right in front of the eye of a monocular.
Yeah.
And then you can see everything that monocular sees. Okay, like this.
Yeah. So if you could turn around.
Yep.
And let people see you.
Okay.
Turn around like this.
Rip. Rip. Oh, you can see the bright light.
Okay.
So this is how it works.
Yes, that's how it works. That's why I want you to put it on.
Yeah.
Because that's normally how people are doing it. But if you want to have a perfect picture, what you need to do is actually zoom in the camera.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay,
so
we can.
Zoom in.
Not super good with zooming in. I think we can also adjust the. Yeah, depends on how close the object is. We adjust the zoom of the. Because if I turn it around, we'll need to zoom on the other stuff.
Yes, because if
we need to zoom on the photo.
We could zoom in the photo like this. So for here, because we saw some black areas around it, but if we zoom in, oops, yeah, if it, oops, it was
my
like
zoom
this.
works differently.
It was like this, right? Because we can adjust this to make it clear.
Yeah,
really
and to
clear.
see something like from up there.
Yeah.
That's how we see a sofa right here.
Yeah,
because everything here is so close, you can't really adjust it to be like, like in the forest. But if you just keep zooming in, I can see, for example, the floor right now really well. Let me make a photo and I'll show you the photo of a floor. This is a photo of a floor I just made from like at 15-meter distance, right? So it works really well. And it's adjustable size, so any phone can fit into this thing, regardless of wideness, because it stretches quite well, this thing right here. If you have really wide phone, it can stretch really nicely. So it's really easy to adjust it. And if you like outdoors photography and you want to snap some shots of nice birds or bears or deers, which are really far away, the good phone together with this good lens can give you a really nice close-up, which is really convenient, and you can use it together with a stand or without a stand. It depends on how it's more comfortable for you. But if you are on the ground waiting for the animals, the stand is really nice. If you are just walking through, you can just pull it out and connect it to your phone and use it in your hands, which is really cool. I mean, we are enjoying using it to see some birds and to use it outdoors. We also sometimes use it to sneak through, to just stare through the window and see the cars from far distance and some people on the streets and some trees from the far, because it's just a bit of an entertainment when you're bored at home. But don't pick at your neighbors. That's not nice. Don't use it for illegal stuff. Look at the birds. Yeah, look at some nice people or some nice birds. It's really cool stuff. Yeah. Bye.
Great. Okay.